Welcome to the Career Changemaker podcast, where we focus on owning your career journey and making impact through the work that you do. Whether you're looking to pivot, transition into leadership, or reimagine your career completely, this podcast is for you. We'll unpack career development strategies, leadership insights, and the mindset shifts needed to thrive in your career. Being a career changemaker means taking control and shaping your professional path with intention. I'm your host, lawyer turned career and leadership development specialist, Janine Esbrand. So if you're ready for candid conversations that are going to help you grow, keep listening. Hello, and welcome to the show. We are back after a brief hiatus over the summer. We're back with some new episodes. I went on holiday, had some really great time resting and relaxing with the family, and then we got straight back into back to school shenanigans. We're now here in the middle of September, so I wanted to jump on and do this episode about the September reset. For me, September always feels like the second new year. It's that time of year when it is back to school and we're thinking about the year ahead in an academic sense. And I feel like it's a good opportunity for us as adults to also think about what needs to happen, what is new, how we want to do things differently in the same way that we do in January. So I have some reflections that I want to share with you today that I think are going to be helpful if you are in this season of feeling like change is on the horizon, or you're in the midst of making some kind of transition, or you're planning a transition. One of the things that has been top of mind and top of focus for me over the last few months, in fact, for the whole of this year, has been my recovery. So if you've listened to previous episodes this year, you will know that I ruptured my Achilles tendon at the beginning of the year, and the journey to recovery has been long. It has been frustrating. There have been limitations. There have been breakthroughs. It's been quite the journey. And recently I had an experience that I have been reflecting on, and I think there's lessons from this recovery journey that can be applicable to lots of different areas of life. When you are recovering from an Achilles rupture, the goal is for you to build strength in your leg again so that you're able to do the normal things like walking, like running, like jumping. And it's crazy how hard it is to get to those milestones when you have gone from completely rupturing your Achilles. I've been working with physiotherapists over the last few months, and I got to 6 months post operation and wasn't feeling like I was making the type of progress that I wanted to be making. I was walking again, but walking with a limp. So I decided to look for a specialist physiotherapist who is used to dealing with these injuries, because this injury is quite different to many others in terms of how best to approach recovery. And I found someone who had incredible testimonials, who works with athletes to get them back to performance. So I thought, okay, yes, this is the person I want to work with. So I started working with him, and over the course of a month, he put me on a really intense program. The protocol requires daily mobility exercises and strength training 4 times a week. And when I say strength training, I mean I'm doing these workouts that will take me over an hour to do. At the start of the process, I made my physical investment in transferring the funds to this physiotherapist, but I also made the mental investment in committing to the process. Regardless of what he was going to ask me to do, I was committed. So I showed up to do these exercises day in, day out, to do the strength training every session. And I had a look at the app the other day, and between August 1st to September 8th, I completed 50 workouts. 50 workouts in that time. So doing the work is fine, right? I'm doing the work. I'm seeing progress, but certain things are not feeling like they're moving in the way that I want them to. So one of the things I really wanted to be able to do was to walk on my tiptoes again, because if you can walk on your tiptoes, that requires a lot of strength of your calf and the Achilles area. And a couple weeks ago, I kept trying. So I would, walking around the house, I would just try and do this walking on your toes exercise, and I just couldn't do it. I would take a step and my foot would go all the way down because there wasn't enough strength in my leg to do it. And then one day I just thought, let me try again. And I tried again and I could do it. And not only could I take 2 steps, I was able to walk up and down my dining room on my tiptoes. And when I tell you, I was beyond excited. I was so excited about this milestone. But the thing that was blowing my mind was that 3 days prior, I had tried to do this. So I tried to do this on the Friday. Then there was the weekend, and then I tried to do it again on the Monday and I was able to do it. So what blew my mind is that I had been doing these exercises day in, day in, day out, but I couldn't see the development. I couldn't see how strong my leg was getting. All I could see was that I was trying to do it and it wasn't working. And it just took that extra try to show me that all of the work was worth it. All of the work was worth it. And the progress and the development and the strength building of my leg was happening in silence. I couldn't see it. I couldn't feel it. I didn't notice it. But it was all required in order for me to have that breakthrough moment where I could walk on my tiptoes up and down. And then we went from walking on my tiptoes to then being able to jump. And now I'm in a season where I am jumping and doing big jumps and being able to jump on a step. And we are making good, steady progress. But all of the work that I did in the first few months of recovery and then in the first month of this program has built up to this point. And I'm sharing this with you because many of the women that I work with and the people that I speak to who are on a journey to somewhere, whether that is on a journey to pivoting in their careers or a journey to building their first business or on a journey to stepping up into leadership, many of them get discouraged on the journey. Many of them are wondering whether they should just quit, wondering whether they should just stick to what it is that they know and stick to what it is that they're doing. And I want you to take the lessons that I've learned during this intense recovery season in terms of my injury and apply it to your situation. Know that the work that you're doing, the steps that you're taking, they matter. They matter. The reps that you're putting in, they matter, even without seeing the progress. So think about the reps that you've been putting in. Give yourself credit for those. Acknowledge those. What have you been doing? What habits have you been cultivating? What have you been doing on a consistent basis? Because sometimes when we're doing the things that we know we should do, but we're not seeing results, we can feel stuck. We can feel like, I'm doing this, I'm wasting my time. What is the point? But what if you're not stuck? What if you're not stuck? What if you are in your strengthening season? What if you doing the reps is preparing you for what is to come? So I want you to use my experience to shift your focus, shift your perspective. Just know that if you're showing up and you are applying for the jobs and you are putting yourself out there on LinkedIn and you are doing the networking and you are following the plan, you're following the strategy, if you're doing the work, you are making progress. If you're doing the work, the actions that you're taking are strengthening you. They are preparing you for what you need to be doing next. So please don't get discouraged. If you've set yourself a goal and you're moving towards it and you are taking consistent action, know that that consistent action is strengthening you in some way, shape, or form. Know that that consistent action is planting seeds for the future opportunities that are to come. Know that that consistent action is helping you to build your resilience and helping you to build your muscle that you need in order for you to be able to go forth in the path that you have chosen. So as I continue to walk on my tiptoes and jump a little bit further and jump a little bit higher, I am forever reminded of how resilient we are as human beings and how making a commitment to doing something can transform not only your life, but it can impact those around you as well. So keep showing up for yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. And as you are in this September season and maybe you are thinking about what next, where to go, how to do it, I want you to allow yourself to really lean into what you've already done and what you've already achieved and how you've already shown up, and be proud of that. And then use that momentum, and it is momentum, even if you can't see the results, it's momentum to drive you forward and keep moving towards your career goals. I am going to be doing more VIP days with people. If you are looking for support with your career and you're looking to shift, you're looking to change, you're looking to grow, and you have been struggling with figuring out where you should be spending your time, what you should be doing, in what order, and you would like some support, hey, hi, I'm Janine, career strategist, executive coach, and I would love, love, love to support you. So click the link in the show notes and let's have a conversation and see whether one of my coaching VIP days could be a good fit to help you get on track, know exactly what you need to do, and have the support to move forward with clarity and conviction. So that's all I have for you today. I'm excited to be back. We've got a number of episodes in the pipeline. We've got some guest episodes coming up. So make sure that you are subscribed to the show. Stay tuned. Share this out with other people that you feel will be encouraged by this episode. And I would love, love, love if you could go over and leave us a rating and review. We haven't got as many reviews as we should have on the podcast. I get emails from people, I get messages from people, but I'd love for you to be able to give feedback via a review, because that's where it counts and that helps us to continue to grow as a show and continue to have people find us when they're searching for career development, support, and guidance. So go leave a review. I look forward to catching up with you in the next episode. And until next time, look after yourself and keep moving towards your career goals.